Hello and welcome to the channel. So today I'm featuring a very special car here. It is the 1992 Nissan 300ZX. These cars are super rare at the moment. 1992 model, so over 30 years old. So not many have really stood the test of time. This one has, as you can see. It is a little bit dirty, but it's in decent nick considering it is a 30-year-old car. I believe it did have a respray, so that does obviously help the paint. It is quite dirty at the moment, but yeah, hopefully we'll clean that up. A lot of these are custom as well. It's very rare that you'll find a stock Nissan 300ZX. Basically, what we're doing, we're starting with the wheels. Now, again, as I said, custom. These are N-key sellback wheels. So again, not stock wheels on those. Now, I'm not too sure if you can see that, but there is a lot of discoloring on the wheels when I put the product on. So you can see the tire has turned brown so quickly. You can kind of see that purple discoloring on the wheels. So you can see how dirty the wheel actually is. And to be fair, the car itself has done a really good job in disguising on how dirty it actually is. It didn't look that dirty to the eye. It definitely did look dirty, but not as dirty as it was. So as you can see, just they're cleaning all that up. Now I'm going to do a couple of coats of cleaning the wheel because one just isn't enough. So as you can see, putting the spray on, having a look at the discoloring, and you can see even the wheel, looking at the tyre, you can still see the discoloring, and the wheel still discoloring to that purpley pinky colour, so still not done even after the second coat. So we're going to hit it again with a third coat. So we hit it with the retire, and that's a little bit better in terms of the discoloring. It doesn't go to brown as soon as it hits the tire anymore, so that's good. However, there was still quite a lot of discoloring, so we're going to do another coat. Oh, pretty much ran out of product after this. As you can see, the driveway is feeling the effects of all the contamination there. Just wanted to give you a glimpse of how much discoloring was actually going on. I don't think the camera picked up too much of it. I think most of it was in the barrel. Obviously the barrel hadn't been cleaned in a while, I dare say. So it was good to get the brush in there and get the tar remover in there to give it a freshen up. So this was after 4 coats, so that was pretty much done. So that was the wheel, and as you can see, this is the wheel that hasn't been touched. So you can see that it is dirty, but it doesn't seem like it needs 4 coats, but it did. So the wheels did quite well in hiding the actual dirtiness of the car. Now just going to hit it with a foam cannon. So the owner actually said that there was a leak in the roof, so he said try not to put water directly into the roof. So as you can see, I'm not actually hitting the roof with the foam cannon. I actually did the roof with a rinseless wash. Unfortunately, I didn't quite get that on camera, so I don't have that on camera, unfortunately, but as you can see, I'm trying my best not to hit the roof with the pressure washer or the foam cannon. A little bit's okay, but it's more getting into the crevices and spraying direct water in there. So just trying to avoid that as much as possible. Yeah, interesting one with these old cars. There's you always need to ask the owner what the do's and don'ts are. Essentially, you're the expert when it comes to cleaning the cars, but they're the expert on their own cars. So I'm going to leave you with some nice images of the car after a coat from the foam cannon. How good is that? So now we're just going to give the car a rinse, get rid of all the leftover foam, and get it ready for the contact wash. So I'll give you some specs on the car. Well, let's first start with the award-winning design. So it was named in Car and Driver's 10 Best list for 7 consecutive years. So that was from 1990 to 1996. So 7 consecutive years it was in the top 10. So crazy record there. So as you can see, we've hit the contact wash. We are going to rinse that off. I noticed the sun was coming out, so I decided to move it back and into the shadows. So in order to do that, we're going to start the car up. And while we do that, we might as well listen and hear what the pipes have to say. That was awesome. So what you heard there was a full exhaust from headers back. Now basically what I'm doing is I found a few scratches on the car that I think I can buff out there without using a polisher. I can just use a scratch remover. So just going to hit it. You can see those 3 scratches there. So just going to hit it with like a scratch remover and see if we can get rid of those. To be honest with you, the car probably does need a cut and polish, but we're just doing a maintenance wash today. So I thought I would see if I can do anything about the scratches in the meantime. So you can see the scratches there. They're still a little bit there. Not as prominent as they were before, but we're going to hit it again with the scratch remover and see if we can get rid of the majority of it. I don't think we'll be able to get rid of all of it with just a scratch remover, but let's have a look anyway. Okay, so that's done a really good job. You can see the start of the scratch there, but you can see majority of it's actually come out, which is really impressive. So now I'm going to hit it with, I guess, a spray wax. Some more, I guess, specs of the car. It does have a Tommy Cairo spoiler, twin HKS pod intake, 2K spec front bar, BC Racing BR coilovers. So as I said, tough to find any of these stock these days. And I think that this is quite tastefully done, to be honest with you. The exhaust has a lovely note to it. Sounds awesome. It looks fantastic. It's got a nice stance to it. Hitting the exhaust pipes now, so you can see they're the ones I've done, they're the ones I haven't. So you can see how much it brings it up just to hit it with just quickly hit it with a all-purpose cleaner. So now just going over the tyre, just dressing up the tyre. And there we have it. How good does that look? This car is popping. So really happy with how this has come out. It is a little bit overcast, so the paint is quite swirly. Definitely does need a cut and polish. Go follow this bloke on Instagram. He's got some really cool photos. You won't be disappointed. And yeah, as you can see, very clean. I'm very happy with how this has come out. And yeah, hopefully this car returns for a nice cut and polish, and we'll see you for next time. As always, thank you for watching. If you could please like, comment and subscribe, it really helps my channel. Thanks again for watching.